Beauty Babes, hey Beauty Babes, hey Beauty Babes. Hey, welcome to a new episode of The Chic Life. New vlog. Hey girl, hey. I am Bridgett Harrison. Make sure if you haven't to subscribe and turn on notifications. Subscribe. What was that? Subscribe and turn on notifications. Hey girl, hey. I'm struggling. Look. I ain't got the itis. I done sat down on this couch. I brought the office down here. But child, I don't look like nothing to get done. Like my feet hurt. Like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't went nowhere today. But I needed my nails done. Tina did good with these. Me and Tina is bumping heads because Tina don't know how to do to put the glitter. She's just like, oh no, I'm just like, girl, don't worry about it. We'll do something else. So, but she told me to order some of the confetti stuff that they put in the nails or whatever. Like how I used to get my nails done. So we'll see. But this will do for now. These are cute. This was in my, because I got pictures in my phone. My client, one of my clients, shout out to Morgan. Morgan nails is always dope. And she has a Pinterest. She sent me one of her folders. Let me just say it like that. So between what I already have on Pinterest and what she sent me, I'm always find something. But what I realized is Tina does better with lines. So I went through my old nail stuff. Anyways, and I got a bunch of videos private on my YouTube shorts. I need to unprivate them. I was like, I need some brands to see this stuff or something. But anyways, how are y'all doing? Outside of that, outside of everything, today's been a real chill day. I stayed in bed till about 11:30. I realized the other day, we didn't talk about this because I was trying to get this other stuff done. Y'all remember I bought them chicken wings from Kroger's? What I realized is whatever they put in the wings, I haven't had them in months. Probably hadn't had them since I got on the GLP. I haven't had those wings since I did the 40-day diet, 40-day fast, period. So that was my first time eating them in a long, long time, especially being on the GLP-1. And what I realized is that the last time I cooked some drumettes, the last few times, they've been either drumettes or bought from the meat market, but from Whole Foods. And mind you, I bought some drumettes from the meat market at Kroger's. We'll know when I cook them. But y'all, they had my stomach. Remember that I was like, I had some steak. Like, I had some steak from Whole Foods, no problem. Had some chicken drumettes from Whole Foods. I wasn't bloated. None of that stuff. My stomach has been so jacked up since then. And when you take the GLP-1, your digestive system, even though you lose weight, it slows down. So if it's just something sitting on your stomach, it's just, oh my God, y'all, it's the worst thing ever. Then I had the nerve to order some pizza. I tried a different pizza. Baby, I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. It was no good. I was like, oh nah, this won't happen. So I was gonna make a soup, my onion soup. But I had took the bacon out yesterday. So tomorrow afternoon or something, I will definitely make the soup. It's the broth. Onion soup, broth. We gonna eat that for a few days and like, I was thinking about fasting. Like trying to do a fast where I don't eat nothing like but broth and things of that nature. But I was like, I don't want to fast, do that type of fast when I'm trying to get my stomach back intact. I want to do that type of fast where it's like, okay, God, I'm coming to do this fast. You know what I'm saying? So I changed my mind. Because I don't do, like, it's kind of like, people like they fasting, but they really trying to lose weight. You get what I'm saying? That's not fast.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing
Hey, Beauty Babes, hey, Beauty Babes, hey, Beauty Babes, hey, Beauty Babes. I'm a lot better than what I was yesterday. Y'all, last night, first of all, hey, girl, hey, let's have this conversation. Y'all, come on, let's talk. First of all, last night, I was ready to quit content creating. Like, I was sitting over here, TikTok was tripping on one of my videos, which I have later come to find out they had changed some things. Shout out to the brands, like the bigger brands that be connected, because I got an email from a company that was just pretty much like, you need to do brand it's not gonna stop anything. So pretty much like my Shein, like I guess because it was like I tagged Shein, I said Shein, whatever, I deleted the post. But I'm gonna re-upload it and not tag Shein because Shein ain't sending me shit. Shein ain't finna repost Shein, nothing. So I'm gonna see what they say. But and if I have to do it, I do it. Like, I don't mind. So now I understand it. But I was like, let me tell y'all, last time I was like, oh bitch, we'll roll out this hair content and we gonna be had a hair salon roll like a trap. But in actuality, that's not what my goals are. I was like, God. And so, and then part of the problem was I was hungry. Y'all know I ate that onion soup. That was not enough. So I had ended up coming down here. Big bag, big bag, big bag. And made me some wings at 9 o'clock at night. I ate the wings. My energy was like, ooh. I was like, oh, I was hungry. Like, y'all, because y'all know my stomach had been messed up and I had been trying to eat. Yeah, I was a smidgen hungry, so I was a smidgen hungry, but I was frustrated. And I was just like, God, you know, I'm just really trying. And I was like, bitch, you ain't posted and when I say posted, I've been over here posting. You know, y'all don't see me. Might be a day or two late, but I'm coming through. But I haven't posted vertically 90 days straight. I was like, I be having to hype myself up and cuss myself. I'm like, bitch, get out your feelings. Do the motherfucking work. You did a couple weeks and you over here like, you know, just and stuff is gonna happen, right? So I decompressed. I had to be at work this morning. So I was like, okay, let me get myself together. I ate. Went to bed, got myself together, went to bed, and then I woke up this morning and I just was like, I'm gonna start a GLP-1 TikTok because I don't wanna, even with y'all, I'm not gonna overly bombard my shorts with GLP-1 content, but you know, TikTok, you get an app, you can be like, you know, if you record an app anyways, I was like, I'm just gonna do that so I could be like, hey y'all, this is what I'm eating today for my GLP-1, did on my weight loss journey, this is what I made. Whatever the case is, I gotta figure that out, right? So I'm at work. Working, and then I get an email. It said requesting permission to feature your recent post. Requesting permission to feature your recent post. I was like, who and what the fuck is it? So I read it. So make a long story short, or short story long, depending on what we talking. Now, I did remember. Y'all remember? Back during Thanksgiving, I had did all that content and I had went filmed and all that stuff, and then I missed the deadline because I thought it was like December the 1st, 12 midnight, going into December 2nd. It was actually December 1st, 11:59, 11:31, November 31st. It was actually, I'm trying to say this right, November 31st, 11:59 p.m. At 12:01, they took everything down on the 1st. And I was like, oh my God. But I told y'all it was a lot of lessons learned, whatever the case is. So a couple weeks ago, I went here and posted it. I edited it up. I was like, because you know your girl want a couch. I was like, let me get in front of some furniture people and start this series, which, you know, like my couch is cool, but let me get in front of some furniture people anyways. So that was Living Socials. Like, hey girl, hey, we want to use your video, but we're going to pay you. Y'all, they offered me pennies. I was like, I look like, right? So I declined it, but I emailed them back and was like, hey, this was from this, and this is what y'all offered me. And since I missed the deadline, I just went ahead and posted the content. It was just sitting there. Y'all, first of all, give a round of applause for the lens. The lens is lens, and I'm looking through the viewfinder like, oh, the bokeh is giving. It's just giving sultry. The living room is giving. To God be the glory. Okay, back to it. So, I was like, pretty much I told him, like, if y'all want to do something, we can do something, but you need to run me what y'all. Now, I would have been negotiable. I definitely would have been negotiable because it's like, I ain't make nothing from it, right? I definitely would have been negotiable, but he didn't come back and negotiate. He was just like, we're going to add you to our influencer list, da, 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 da. We like your content, da, 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 da. Cool. But I said, well, I would love to be added to your influencer list. Because he made a point to say it's like it was a campaign at the end of 2025. I don't give if it was a campaign in 2024. Because you did try to use it for because they tried to get it for 3 months. But the whole point of that, it just made, if y'all, when I be ready to quit this shit, God be like, sit down and do your work. I swear he's like a parent. You know how your parent be like, you're gonna go and work out and do what you're supposed to. You know, I was a football mom. Get your butt out there and go run. Get up, go do what you need to do. Whatever, you know, whatever your coach say, whatever practice. If you're not gonna practice hard, you're not gonna play hard. Anyways, the guy was like, girl, get somewhere and go sit down, get out your feelings. And y'all, I wasn't like, oh my God. I was like, okay, Holy Spirit, I hear you. I see you. So it just made me overly excited. Like, okay. Because if I would have signed off on it, they would have had that whole running it up. And they was like, if they want to change, whatever they said, y'all, baby, I told him, thank you, but if y'all decide y'all want it, come get it. Because he could have counter offered. He would have offered me half. I would have took it. I know what I would have stopped at a certain amount, right? But they would have known. Anyways, I'm over like, they want to use three months usage. I'm like, but I was like, okay, guys. So that just was a good thing. But on another note, y'all, I'm still on my cycle. My cycle is here. It's not leaving. It's not going. I'm like, what is going on? A couple months ago, it was coming every 2 weeks. Now it's just here. I was cramping earlier. I was like, am I cramping? I was cramping. I was like I needed to leave. My client was like, she was like 53 when she went through menopause. I was like, I need that shit to come through. And then that's part of, like, I couldn't get out the bed Tuesday. I was tired because of work. Like, I was like, no. So, last night before I went to bed this morning, like, I had be having a clear mind in the morning. I just swear God talks to me the most early in the morning. I was like, one of my clients, she come like Tuesday, Wednesday, some Mondays. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then, respectfully, it's not a bad thing. It's just like, those are content days. And I really need to focus. I need my content days. Because once I leave the house, it ain't no coming home working, all that stuff, unless it's like really, really early in the morning. So that's one thing. And then I said this, I went and got my nails done that Saturday when I got off work, that I probably need to just start getting my nails done on Saturday. So even though I get like a discount, but I need my time because Mondays I really need to like relax and rest. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, pretty much do all my errands. Like if I need to go to the grocery store, go to the grocery store on Saturday. So Sunday, and if I decide to go somewhere like hang out, that's different. But just like running hella errands and all that stuff. Cause my meds, in 2 weeks I can request my refill and have it mailed to me. Like just small things. I don't know, cause you know I left the nail shop, then I went to the grocery store. You know I bought that water. That stuff was heavy. All them drinks and stuff. You know it's just like I'm going to a degree, and then part of the problem probably is because I'm on my cycle and I'm already Babes. Hey girl, hey. So if you haven't, sis, this is what I want y'all to do this week. I want y'all to go in y'all closets. I don't know if I separate winter. I have like my work clothes, my just like run an errand outfit, like stuff I just throw on to run an errand. My sweats, like I have everything separated. Winter, spring, summer. Spring, summer is kind of together, right? So I want you to go in your closets. Before you go buy anything else, go in your closet and clean out your closet. If you got a real big closet, go clean it out. Go clean it out. Things you have not worn. I'm going to tell y'all, I clean out my closet. I put some stuff. Y'all know I take my stuff to the women's shelter. I have 2 bandage dresses. But I put them bad boys on. Yesterday, I have not, and will not, they got price tags on them. They will not be going nowhere. Because I know I'm going to put them on and go somewhere. And that blue one, the blue one, like with my, I'm finna say Sophia Webster. With my Bessie Johnson shoes, I gotta get me like a cute, colorful bag. I need to be going Desiree. They got a hot pink bag with all the graffiti. I need that. So, I went through all my stuff. That's the whole point, y'all. And the whole point of me telling y'all, go through y'all stuff. Is go through the stuff that you can't wear and stuff you ain't gonna wear. Like, if you like me, like, oh, I need to lose some weight. Put that, because I had some stuff I was like, oh, I'm not throwing this away because I'm finna get back down. And did, right? And if you need to get some help, y'all, if you, like, I got a client, she's like, I just need to lose 20 more pounds. She's like, go and get your little old shot or something. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you older. Because I ain't gonna lie, this way, the GLP has helped me a lot. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll have that in a second. That's another conversation. But, do that because I had so many things. I had this cute dress I bought from Amazon. It's real colorful. It's real cute. Like and sometimes I think my chest too big for it. But my chest is too big for it. Let me turn my phone gets it going on. As soon as my phone don't know alerts and good. As soon as I get on here and start talking to y'all, they be hating y'all. They not be on the phone with y'all. Then they be like, oh, let me call it interrupt Bridgett. No, but it was like a dress or whatever. Like, I don't know. Anyways, the whole point. See, it messed up my thoughts when my phone gets going off. The whole point of me telling y'all is y'all go through y'all closet. And then also, y'all, we have lost GLP-1 update. GLP-1 update. GLP-1 update. I don't know if I told y'all a lot or not. We have officially lost 25 pounds. We have lost 25 pounds. We are officially down 25 pounds. Thank you. First of all, thank you to IVRX, cause IVRX, if it weren't for IVRX, child, I'd be over here struggling. Y'all, we wouldn't be doing nothing, cause I can't speak for nobody else. I need it. I'm peri. I'm in menopause, perimenopause. Hormones is all, I'm doing some. My hormones is all over the place. So I know for me, that's why like y'all, I be 50 in less than a month. So it's like, you know, people like, oh, like it helps. It helps. And it helps with what you're eating. Because I will get sick if I eat stuff. Certain things that I already shouldn't have been eating. Now I don't eat them. I don't think about eating them. Then y'all know. Hey Beauty Babes, hey Beauty Babes. Hey Beauty Babes, hey Beauty Babes, hey Beauty Babes. I wanted to jump on here real quick because y'all say I'm doing devotion. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what time it is when me doing devotion. But hey, the day gotta start somewhere. So, first of all, I just finished the book of Hebrews. And I think I had 3 more books before I get to Revelations. And that means I will have read, once I finish Revelations, that means, oh no, I got James, Peter 1, Peter 2. I still got 4 more books. And then it's Peter 1, Peter 2. I don't know if they're long, though. Oh, they're not long. Oh, they're not overly, like, long, I don't think. I'm looking at the pages. Anyways, I'm in Hebrews. I just finished. So, sorry for that smack. I'm reading, I was in chapter 13, verse 5. Chapter 13, verse 5 says, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you and never will I forsake you. Child, that right there, I could have got up and ran through the house. I already had Ty Tribbett on repeat earlier. Like that right there, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Now, do I think, because somebody gonna say, Bridgett, you love money. I do. But I don't put the love of money before God. I don't worship money. Like, God wants us to be successful. He wants us to grow. He wants us to have things, right? But he don't want us to worship those things. And he's saying, like, even in my opinion, so this is me, like, he's like, be content with where you are. Because regardless, even if you're not where you want to be, and if you have to take a couple steps back, or if you took a couple steps forward, he says, I'm always with you. But for the love of money, don't be worshiping that money. For the love of money, man, I gotta make that money, man. We all sung that, but he said, keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. So we say with confidence, the Lord is my helper, I will not be afraid. The Lord is my helper, I will not be afraid. Whew. He said, baby, I'm there. Even if you think you're not where you're supposed to be, or whatever the case is, don't, and the money ain't the answer. That's what he's saying. Money ain't the answer. He's the answer. Be content. Like, it's cool. Do I want to be doing some other stuff? Yes. I want to be somewhere else in my career? Yes. I want a lot of things, but guess what? Really, low-key, y'all, once I just really, like in 2024, I was just like, all right, God, because everything I was trying to do was trying to get back to, trying to do, and do. God was like, girl, sit down somewhere. I was like, and I really like, was like, well, dang, because I really was like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Like, I was on a whole, at one point, like, dang, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And y'all, I really didn't do anything wrong. But once I realized, hey, I didn't do nothing wrong, and just really, oh Lord, my plants is dying. And they falling apart on the thing. Once I realized I didn't do anything wrong, once I realized just to be happy and content in where I am in this season, my life became so much better. It was like blessing, miracle, financial blessing, miracle, one after another. Did I still go through some stuff? Heck yeah, y'all. It's 2026. I'm talking about 2024. And I'm talking about like 2024, like August. I just was like, dang, God. But I was just like, girl, whatever it is, I had to tell myself. Because I done been through, had the kids, raised them by myself. I done been through a lot. I've been self-employed. I've been doing hair all my life. I worked at the bank for a year and a half. Like, this is all I know. Hair, makeup, being self-employed. So that alone, entrepreneurship alone, you need a lot of God in it. And it was just like, really, okay, God. Like, girl, you done been through some stuff. Yeah, it ain't what you wanted. Yeah, it ain't what you thought you was supposed to be and where you supposed to be. And I had to die my ego a little bit. I did. I ain't gonna lie. Like, at first, I was like, when I moved over here, I was like, I was. Like, I ain't never stayed in the projects. Like, girl, you stay in the projects. Just want to sit down. It wasn't even like that. It just wasn't what, it just wasn't what I wanted, right? But, baby, in this season, God showed me was what I needed. It wasn't what I wanted, and what I wanted was what I needed. This is what I needed. And then, again, when I got content and just really just started focusing more on him, Like, boom, I look up, they was like, oh yeah, Bridgett, whatever issues I was having with that apartment, they was like, yeah, we're gonna transfer you. Then they transferred me to this apartment. This apartment had been remodeled and everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the lighting is better. It's like a townhome. The other apartment it had upstairs, downstairs, but I still had to walk up the stairs. The other apartment was cute though. Then my kitchen was really small at the other apartment. It was real small. Jesus Christ. It was hard filming in there. I ain't gonna lie, but it was cool. Like I had somewhere to stay. We can talk about it. I had somewhere to stay, but he just showed me. And when I sit down, and I have really learned not to complain. I have really learned not to be mad. If something don't go through or something ain't happening, I just be like, oh, okay. No don't mean no, just means not right now. And this is just not the season for that. And now I'm at the point to where I pray and ask God about everything. I was older, I had to go lucky, like, oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna go. Let me go look at a new salon. I was like, oh, Bridgett been like, oh, this cute. I don't know, it was alright. I just wasn't in love with it. I ain't gonna pay that rent. I was like, if I add an extra amount of money to my expenses, it's gonna be my living expense. Cause this is where I'm at most of the time. And our transparency. So it's just, and then it was like where I'm at is cool for the price point. It's even better, you know, because there's gonna be problems everywhere. But I really prayed and talked to God. I was like, okay, God, like I'll let just up and doing stuff because I feel like it. I felt it. I ain't never been a person to say the Holy Spirit told me. This caramel matcha, y'all. If you're a matcha girly, you gotta try it. But I was like, okay, God. But reading that and reading my Bible has just really been getting closer to God. Like, if I wouldn't have went through anything I went through, we wouldn't be here spiritually. I always had faith. I always walked by faith. I had a bunch of faith, but I wasn't the relationship I have with God now. The relationship I have with God now, I did not have. Like, to sit down, because I could sit down here for an hour and read my Bible and pray, talk to God, fasting. I wasn't doing none of that. So, to read this, keep your lives free from the love of money. Like, because some people be like, I know if I had the money. Yeah, if we had the money. Like, you're going to be all right, but it's still going to be something else. It's going to, because you got the money, people going to be begging. Or you're going to have to do other stuff. It's going to be somebody health, your kids. It's going to be something. You know what I'm saying? But for the love of money. Because there's some people that do anything for money. I ain't one of them people. Y'all can keep that. But, yeah, when I was young, I used to be like, what you yeah, but no, not no more. But and he says, because God has said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. He's always with us. If you don't get nothing else from what I'm saying, God is always with you. When you think he ain't with you, he's with you. And I can tell y'all, like during COVID, one day, it's in my apartment. Y'all, I've been doing here 30 years. We ain't never not worked. Only time I hadn't worked is like when I had kids. And that was long. Like I was, bouncing back. Oh, I gotta go back to work. That's why I had no more. And I was sitting in my apartment. I was just like, this ain't it. And I just, like my mental was just, what the hell? Like, what the hell is this? And I ran out of money and we ain't working. We couldn't go in the shops. I was scared. We didn't know what COVID was, And then that was like when I really was like, I gotta believe in God. Like God is not gonna leave us, just leave us like this. And then, I don't know, one of them, it wasn't a PPP. It was the SBA loan. Like that night, y'all, I was just like, I felt. Have you ever felt like you just want to go sit in the corner and just rock? Like I was there, like ain't nothing I could do. Like I had never felt like that. I've been through some stuff, especially with my kids. Not in a bad way, just like I felt defeated. I don't know. I felt like the devil was on my back. He wanted me to quit. And then when I went to bed, I was sleeping. And then Marvin Sapp was like in my head, never would have made it without you. Like if that was going on while I was asleep, then then I had like a little breakup. It was just a lot going on. It was a lot going on. Friendships, it was a lot going on. Like I was just over there like and never would have made it that morning, like in the middle of the night. Like it just comforted me in my sleep. I was just, cause I couldn't sleep. Like I just was in a and about seven something, my phone had went off or whatever. Well, you know, I was just like, but I felt like a nudge, like get up, cause it was COVID. We ain't getting up early. Like COVID, I wasn't going to church. I wasn't doing nothing. Just any routine I had was, I was drinking. That's what we were doing. Drink. That's when I started drinking. But on Zooms, that was crazy. But I woke up and then the SBF was like, "Hey girl, hey, we got something for you." And I was able to pay up my rent and stuff. Like it was just, and I think like, I know like in that moment, everything I felt, I was just like, oh my God, God. Like I felt him. And then the things, like, it was just like, oh my God. It was just one of those things, like, God, you're so good. Like, I couldn't do nothing but praise him. I'm not a crier, but I'm emotional. I just sat there, I was just like, oh my God, I just felt like going crazy last night. Like, I was at ends with, he knew it. He knew, like, this girl about to spaz out. Like I really wanted to go sit in the corner and go and start rocking, but I didn't. And anyway, so God be God. He was right there. And then just that, never would have made it. Like, I never forget that, just because I was just at peace. Like, it was just like, girl, it ain't nothing you could do. You know, and that's like, you know, it's like, oh, I live by faith. This is when I really started living by faith. Because COVID was a fool. Like, so now here we are after COVID and 2024. You're like, oh yeah, I walk by faith. No, I was walking by what I wanted and I was still touched. Now it's just be like, okay, God, like I told God, when it's time for me to move, I done picked, cause I'm a window shopper, right? I done went from this budget to this budget to this budget to this budget. Now I'm like, okay, this is where I want this. You know, I'm talking to God cause he gives us the desires of our heart. But I told God, I want this to be of you. I want it to be easy. This, and I want to know it's of God. That's how the conversations over here go. If I do something or do something and it don't go through, y'all, I don't even get mad no more. A little bit, I be lying like, but for the most part now, it's just like, oh, okay. And I know, like, people be like, Bridgett, don't nobody want to talk to me. Be like, girl, no, I mean, no, it's just not right now. I done been through enough to know, like, no, I mean, no, it's just not right now. And whatever it is, God be preparing us and doing things on the other side. I was like, I should have been blew up. I supposed to be in this. Girl, no, I wasn't. I could tell y'all every day I would have fumbled the bag. I was not ready. I wasn't ready last year. I'm just to a point to where, okay, like, I'm fixing to go upstairs and film a response video. Like, I can say I am ready for the next level. And I still ain't started editing that vlog. I'm ready though. But I can say I'm definitely ready. And God is steady implementing and helping me implement the things that need to be done to be successful. I wouldn't have been successful. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the very demure man. He was like, pretty much, he was already drank a lot. I don't know if he said he already did drugs a little bit, but once he kind of blew up and he was in Hollywood and these places, I guess he started, I don't know what he was doing, but he was just like, now he's recovering and, you know, it just messed his life up. And I was just like, dang, God, like, you be thinking God, like, God don't see you. Sometimes he be protecting us from some stuff we have no idea of. Now, me, you know, my mom, my daddy was on drugs. It was some dope things. So I'm really, but there are other things I like. That, you know, just being real. Like, there are things I like that, you know, you don't be like, oh, think about it. Not drug related, but it's things that, you know, I just be real. Like, there's things I like. And so, you know, he just ain't put me in a position. Now I'm in a place to where, especially to pray, and I'm praying when I meet somebody, I pray. Just a whole bunch of different things. But it's just one of those things, like, God be protecting us, and we have no idea. He be protecting us, our kids. He be protecting our sanity. All that. It's just been a whole bunch going on. Anyways, y'all.